Hello YouTubers, Troz here, back playing more Kerbal Space Program. And we're continuing our mission last time, bringing this rover out to Minmus. We're currently on a trajectory that will bring us quite near Minmus, but we're going to be under its orbit, so we have to make this correction here. That is going to be in almost 2 days, a little under 2 days. Day is 6 hours on Kerbin. And right now we're in Kerbin's shadow. So let's actually just time warp to next maneuver. Here we are, back out in the sun. And yeah, because I just loaded the game, it says no estimated burn. It's going to be really small, even with you know, even if we use the lowest thrust. Why does that not look right to me? There we go, yes. Because we made this maneuver having this as the control from here, but when we came back after I just loaded, it defaulted back to the capsule. Yeah, we want to be pointing up and down like this, because we're basically trying to use to raise our trajectory here, and we're a bit after this burn. That didn't really help things. Alright, we keep wobbling back and forth past our maneuver here, and we keep missing it. We had it there for a second. Why don't we just point prograde at this point, because we need to get out a little further. We're not far enough now. Oh. See, that's not showing an interaction, but I think that's pretty close. Why can't I... Still have a decent amount of fuel on there. Why can't I... set a maneuver? Well, I'm just gonna time warp manually and see what happens. Alright, we're coming out here and slowing down. See, our speed is pretty low, and here comes Minmus. And we're beginning to pick up some speed. There we go. There was an interaction there. For some reason it just didn't show up. Okay. We just now need to slow down at our periapsis. And this is... I won't say it's great, but being in a polar orbit allows us to land anywhere. It just may take us some time. Let's get ready to perform this maneuver. There is Minmus. Alright, there's where we want to land. And actually, I think maybe in one orbit it might be under us, which would be pretty good, actually. We can actually improve things a bit by getting a lower orbit. Let's say 40 kilometers is pretty good. 37, that's close enough. And when we get here, we'll do another burn to bring this side in and, you know, potentially plan for landing. So that's 200 meters per second. That really shouldn't use too much fuel. Alright, we're pretty on the target there. So let's, now we can place maneuver. Warp to next maneuver. And here we are under Minmus. And this is reading as an 8-second burn. So I'll probably start at 8 seconds and do only a half thrust. We're under 300 kilometers away. 285 and change. About half of this fuel tank left. These upper two we've already emptied. Alright, we got a few seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, burn. And we're getting ready and cut. Just about right on there. Let's just hold retrograde. It's 46, that's close enough for what we want. And it actually looks like it rotated past in the time, but that's okay. By the time we get these maneuvers set up and get ready to land, alright, that is just about circular there. $46. Yeah, that is pretty close to circular. So that's another 2 hours. Let's time warp manually and take note of how quick the surface is rotating. Actually, decently quick. Or, I don't know, maybe not. Alright, it's about halfway to being over on this side in, well, that was about 2 hours. Alright, we have just a few minutes now before this burn. This is going to be a quick one. Alright, we got about 30 seconds. And we're going to have to flip around here. I probably should have left more time for flipping around. It's not going to be entirely circular. So we're past the burn point, but that's alright. It's not that necessary to be exactly circular. Alright, as we get close, I'm gonna turn on the engines again and hopefully finish this burn. I mean, that looks roughly good enough. 44 by 48. That is fine. Okay, it's going to be an hour and 5 minutes to get to our periapsis. That's just a plan for now, but I'm wondering if that will be good enough. Can we focus on? There we go. Let's time warp, and hopefully this will have come over, and we'll at least be close. But actually, I think it may take 2 orbits. Like 2 hours. Still have plenty of fuel, especially in the low gravity here of Minmus. Yeah, I think we'll be much closer on one more orbit. Alright, we're a minute away. That'll be 45, another hour and a half. Yeah, we're going to be a lot closer this time, so I think we can get ready. We'll be 43 minutes. We're 43 minutes away from there. That's not what I wanted to do. What if I add a maneuver here? Well, that's obviously a little too much. So now we're 32 minutes, and we'll be coming back up. Excuse me there. We'll be coming back up, and we can slow down. And probably be very close. One other thing we can do is once we're up here, we can actually thrust to the left or right and move our trajectory. Right now, basically we'd just be rotating around this point, which isn't too much of a difference. Alright, so we got this burn in just about a minute. Where's... Oh, here we go. We're kind of in the dark side. How are we... Oh, we have plenty of electricity. We do have solar panels exposed on here. So, nothing we really have to worry about power-wise. I don't have RCS. I probably should have put some on here. I did add extra SAS. There's a SES module down here, but when you have this big of a rocket, it doesn't really make that much of a difference. Alright, let's go to the map and start thrusting. That's probably just about perfect. I'm gonna add a maneuver here, and just for now I'm gonna guesstimate something like that. I kind of want to land right here on the surface. That I think is closer, and then we can drive up here, get the science, and drive to our station. Alright, so let's time warp and see how we do. Yeah, that is actually rotating pretty decently. I probably need to burn a bit more. Something like that. And at this point, yeah, I'm guessing something like that. Just to be safe a little more, I'd rather drive further on the surface. I want to make sure I'm landing on the flats. We're 9 minutes away from there. I'm going to say we're 15 minutes away from here, as just a guess. We're spinning around, but we really need to be Come on, what's going on? We need to be on that maneuver node, and we're already past. Here, just go that way. Alright, head towards the maneuver node. We're about a minute late. Okay, that was not great, but not bad. We just now need to raise our trajectory. It's about where I wanted, but it's too low. So I'm going to aim radial out, which is basically pointing away from the surface directly, if we ever stop spinning. I guess next time we're pointing straight up, I'm just going to thrust, and that should raise this. I want this over 5,000, because you can see it looks like it's impacting the surface right now. Alright, we're heading up. 5,000. Alright, it's not great, but it isn't terrible. We're just continuing to spin here. I'm going to say retrograde. Hopefully it will stop at retrograde at some point. Not too much fuel left. Now it doesn't look like it hits the surface here, but 5,000 is still rather low. I believe the tallest mountains get up to about 5,000. Alright. I don't want to cheat and time warp. I'm hoping this will stop rocking eventually. It looks like it's mostly under control. I had wanted to get the landing and get the science in this episode, but I think we'll just get the landing. We're 6 minutes away from here. And then I'm going to guess another 3 or so before we need to burn to come down. Come on, turn retrograde. That's more prograde. Alright, turn SAS off. I'm started us spinning. Once we get close to retrograde, I am going to turn SAS back on, and that will hopefully settle to SAS and not keep spinning past it. We're under 10 kilometers. That should be a better camera. We're about 85 kilometers from Minmus station. Alright, there is retrograde. We're about to pass it, so let's turn on SAS and... Alright. Up and down it's stopped. It just needs to get left and right and... retrograde. Okay, don't go too far past. Okay, I think it's stabilizing. We're 7 kilometers up. add a maneuver here. For something like coming straight down. Alright, let's time warp a bit. That was relatively stable. Yeah, 5 minutes until this burn. And then the tricky part happens. Three minutes. Let's stop at 2 minutes. Alright, we are going to be just about where I want it to be. We're past periapsis, which means we're going up. We did not hit the surface. Over here somewhere is where the science is, and that's where we want to be eventually. Alright, let's rotate us properly, which apparently is upside down for the probe core here. Alright, we're getting close. Kind of want to come down on that bright white spot there, sort of. That should give us a nice drive up here to the science, which is somewhere over here. Got about 30 seconds before a burn, and it says about 3 seconds. I'm gonna go at half throttle, and we'll see how that goes. Last map check. Something like that. And let's do this burn. Basically want to stop our surface velocity. Probably should have put it in stability mode, but yeah, it's not quite straight down, but it's not too bad. Let's got full fuel here. Let's say goodbye to the rest of our rocket. Let's control from here. Let's enable our engines. Let's put down our landing gear. We do have wheels, but I don't want to land on them. Alright, we did slow up a little. That is going to land first. But I think we're doing actually decently well. Well, Alright, I said that's going to land first. I really mean that's going to crash first. We got good amount of food. Fuel. No ore, but hey, we're going to use the ore to refuel us. We do have monopropellant, but that's basically just going to be for the suit. And hey, we've got 3 kilometers before the ground. And let's start slowing down. Alright, we're coming down at 20 meters per second. We got 1.5 kilometers. That's, well, now we're doing 100 meters every 4 seconds or so. We're slowing down slowly at this rate. We're under 1 kilometer. We're at like landing speed under 10. I don't want to slow down too much. I want to land eventually. At this rate, we're still over a minute from the surface. We are actually coming down very nicely. I was afraid we'd be off balance, but SAS or whatever is taking care of that. We're coming almost straight down now. Approaching 20 meters per second again. Let's slow down. We're at about 1/4 kilometer. Alright, we're just under 10 meters per second. 100 meters up. It's 10 seconds to hit. Alright, we're now at 3 meters per second and 60 meters up. $50 meters up, 2.5, and gaining, but not significantly. So, alright, 20 meters, slow, meter per second. Oh, and we are touchdown and bounced. Should have disabled the wheels. But we have landed. I'm not going to attempt to fly anywhere. So actually, let's shut down these engines. Yeah. Alright, we have landed. We have a headlight. We are in the sun, that's good. Let's, yeah, that's drilling, let's say. We can actually, we're in the Greater Flats. Not sure if we got science from here. Log gravity data. I have antenna on here, right? Oh yeah, there it is. We're gonna keep that because we'll probably bring this over to the science station. Seismic data. Yeah, we only have the repeatable sciences. Alright, we are getting a trickle of ore. What was the 7%? So not that bad. But this is the small drill. We have small tanks and the small fuel converter. So I think I'm gonna call this here. Let's oh, we are almost there. Alright, so I've turned on the navigation beacon, and it's probably hard to see, but right here is the indicator. So it's not quite directly behind us, but it's like up this valley or saddle-shaped area. Local, well, it's not really a local minima, but whatever. It looks like it's right up here. This was our crash site of our previous rover. Hopefully this one won't be too bad to drive. The wheels are kind of centrally located just because I wanted a stable landing, but actually I intended this to be the front of the ship. Where did the that puts this on the back? And this upside down. I guess it considers the window of the front. Probably should have taken that into account. Oh well, we will figure something out, and next time we will drive and hopefully get the science. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you then. Actually, if I zoom out this way, we'll pass over both the previous crash site and the Minmus station. See you next time.